So the new Tpot episode came out last night and whoa my god. This episode was absolutely insane. I mean, just look at OSC Twitter. They're going absolutely insane over this episode. And it hasn't even been out for a full day yet. Huge shout out to everyone on the Tpot crew. You did an amazing job with the episode, and I think it's probably one of my favorite of the season now. I've never really been into episode reviews or had the interest to make anything like that, but I wanted to talk about this episode because, oh my god, I just needed to. So today, I proudly give you wootzietoozee thoughts on Tpot 9. Outbreak at Stake. Obviously, there are massive spoilers for the new episode, so this is your warning to click away. Now, without further ado, onto the review thing. Guys, I know what I'm doing, trust. It's established very early on that this episode is very much horror zombie movie inspired. I've always loved horror and dark content in general, and I've always enjoyed when object shows take darker turns, so this was something I really enjoyed. Tpot, for the most part, is pretty lighthearted, so getting a dark Halloween-esque episode was a pretty nice surprise. I could be biased here, but I like how the Tpot crew really set up the darker tones of this episode. There's an equal amount of lighthearted and serious moments in this episode. The whole zombie invasion thing isn't being played for laughs, but it also doesn't feel like it's an entirely different genre. It's like the Terror Tales of the Park episodes from regular show. The episodes are a lot more darker than they usually are, but the charm of the show is still very much there, and I think Outbreak at Stake does a good job at capturing that sort of feel. And now we get to the eliminations for this episode, which I have controversial opinions about. I'm honestly pretty happy with the eliminations this time around. Not that I hate Puffball and Coiny, I actually like the both of them a lot. In fact, Puffball and Coiny were some of my favorite BFDIA characters when I first watched the series as a kid. But as much as I enjoy these two characters, I think it's for the best that they go now instead of later down the line. I mean, the way I see it, Puffball has run her course after she's rekindled with Golfball and Fries is also out of the game. And with Coiny gone, Pin is starting to learn to be more independent. Sure, it sucks to see these characters out of the running, but from a storyline standpoint, I think it makes a lot of sense. I feel a similar way about Teardrop's elimination near the end of the episode. Again, a character I enjoy seeing, but in my kinda controversial opinion, I don't think Teardrop should have been in Tpot to begin with. I mean, she'd already placed third in BFB. Why bring back a high-ranking contestant to compete in another season so soon? I think 29th is a good spot for Teardrop to end her Tpot run at. She played a pretty good game, and it was because of her everyone managed to get unzombified. Also, her scene with Eraser before she got eliminated was just so sweet and sad. Their dynamic is something that I'll really miss, and I hope that they bring it back for a short or something. And speaking of character dynamics, let's get into the characters because holy shit, the writing in this episode was insane. I enjoyed the writing of this episode so much. Nothing was dragged out or rushed, and despite the episode's unusually dark concept, it still feels like an episode of Tpot. All the character interactions and development were really nice too. I love seeing Black Hole and Bottle talk again since she left to join the S in Tpot 1. And Coiny's elimination has resulted in Pin trying to learn how to be more independent, which I'm excited to see in future episodes. And then we have the scene with Gadian 2. That scene gave me major chills the first time I watched it. The sound design, the way that 2 seemed to be luring Gady towards the stairs for some reason. I think this is probably one of the most disturbing scenes I've seen in an object show. That's a lot when you put it in comparison to the Rook flashback scene in Brawl of the Objects. I mean, seriously, how did this not mess me up as a kid? One of life's many mysteries, I guess. Of course, I can't wrap this video up without talking about the Exeter side plot. All of the Exeters apparently split up in order to find an exit, with the intention of regrouping later on. David, Brisley, and Pencil decide to go investigate the other classrooms, but in doing so, they encounter an enraged 4. Naturally not wanting to face him, they run away from him and hide in a strange classroom. Since 4 immediately leaves and doesn't chase them inside the room, we can see that he doesn't really have a connection with this room, which is odd. I mean, if he really doesn't want to catch them so bad, why doesn't he follow them inside? I do have some thoughts and theories on this, but I'll be saving those for a different video. There's one last thing I wanted to talk about, and well, I'll let you see for yourself.
Hey guys!
Oh my fucking god! Out of all the things I expected from this episode, I don't think a one reveal was in any of them. I know everyone's excited because, oh my god, one reveal and stuff, but I don't think anyone really fully realizes what a big deal this is. I mean, we haven't had a new algebrailian be introduced in the main series since BFB 15, and we all know how that turned out. I don't think that one is going to try to steal 2's contestants, but I think that their presence is really going to shake up the game. I'm not exactly sure what role one is going to end up playing, but whatever it is, I'm excited to see it. They seem like a silly, goofy guy so far, and I can't wait to get to know them. And that's it. Those are my thoughts on Tpot 9. I'm probably going to do more videos like this. I know that for sure I'm going to do one when the III finale comes out because, let's be honest, we know shit's gonna go down. Again, thanks for watching, and if you liked it, maybe leave a comment and tell me what I should talk about next. In the meantime, wootzietoozee signing out.